Hi, welcome to the stream. Yay! Today, we finished dialog box. Let's go. A dialog box. I mean, not really dialog box, but yeah, the dialog system. That's gonna work. I hope. All right. So what we want is create the choices for the choice container. We want to create like 3 buttons for that. So we want to add these buttons. They will always be there. So let's just that. So just a button. Create. Can you duplicate? Perfect and perfect. So we will rename them on good choice. Bad choice. Like neutral choice. Yeah, also, like, give it the real name, please. Don't put stuff like that. And rename as a bad choice for the moment. Maybe I will change that to something a bit better than just always positional, because it can be used against it, but you know, whatever. If I put that there, okay. If I put that there, and if I put that there, seems to be working, I guess. So you can put an icon on that, which is nice. Okay, cool. So let's just empty their values, because we want to load them depending on everything. Good. All right, so that's gonna be a bit of there's gonna be some weird noises. It's okay. Also, I'm gonna skip that song because damn boy. Yeah. This one sounds like just like someone breathing in your ear. It's so weird. Yeah. Okay. So here we are in the therapy sessions, which is great. I moved them since last time. So what we want to do is we want to put the value of the choice and show the choice container when the choice is up, like when you have a choice. So I would say, so on dialog stack empty, so that's something that we need to do. Dialog progress.intro, then append to dialog stack, not outro, but choice. Dialog choice, and I want to fill the 3 choices that we have. So I want a new function that's gonna call func populate choices, and we want that to have some logic behind. So populate choices, and we want to do void. We want to get the 3 button for that, so choice container, I think. So okay, so here we want a non-ready var good choice button, which is gonna be the not the dialog container, but the choice container. Good choice, literally. Then we want to do it again, but here we want to change good for bad, for neutral in that case. And then we want to do the same for neutral to bad. And I want to be able here to do these, and the same for that. I want to have the value here. So this is great. We have the info, we have everything that exists, which is nice. Now we want to populate that, and we want to show the choice container when it happens. Create the functions so we can actually click on these buttons and make the dialog move. So yeah. So in that case, we want to populate choices. So we will use the dialog content, which contains the dictionary. I want to see how I did that. So choices, bad, neutral, good, okay. I want to have in the choices something that's called intro, which is a list. and the last one will be the one triggering the Hey, you are coding the whole dialog system by yourself? Did you consider using some of existing ones like Janspire Link or Dialogic? No, actually I'm coding it myself because it's really simple. And I wanted to just do it. In fact, the fact of making this game is also to get better at Godot, actually learning it. So I decided to avoid using external code. It slows the development, but at least I get to understand what the fuck I'm doing. And so I'm also not using GD extensions, because if I was, I would be working in Rust and not in GDScript. So yeah. Also, hi, Etherat, it's been a while. How are you? How are you today? Okay, so here I just want like the intro for the choices, and then when this is empty, we spun up the buttons. So yeah, that will be how it is. If you want to see how it works, by the way, I can show you. Looks like that. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Fuck. That was weird. Okay, my bad. Hold on. I forgot about that, but yeah. This is the problem. I forgot that I need to do a pass here, just to make it work. So yeah, hold on. Okay, up. We want to see that looks like that, literally. You can change the speed. Yeah, it's fine. So you can change the speed if you want. In that case, it's okay. That's the default speed, I think, that I put. Yeah, it's 10. So it can be between 1 and 15. So yeah. All right. So where was I? Yeah, the popular choices. So we want to get the choices, and I want to maybe change the way it's done. So this is like the return of the bad neutral, and what I want is the buttons here, just so I have the values. So I want for the good choice, which will be a value. I got a queue. I saw you were streaming but couldn't join. No, oh, that's sad that you couldn't join, but I mean it's fine. Like you do what you can. I'm really glad to have you today, and I hope you will have a wonderful time here. Or at least I will try to make it wonderful. No promises though. But yeah, I hope you have a nice time with me today. So yeah. So here I want the value that is contained in the buttons. For the moment, I don't know how big I can make it. And that's maybe my problem, because depends on what I want to do. Also, can I put BB code in buttons? I don't think you can, so I'm gonna check. In my game, I'm considering using external dialog system. Yeah, I mean, I understand. Honestly, if you have something really complicated, it's better. Here, it's pretty simple. Like, it's literally, you have like strings that spawns one by one. Then you have a choice that is like 3 buttons that is predetermined. Strings that spawn depending on the button you clicked on, and then the outro, and that's it. Nothing else. So, you know, using something external seems a bit big for what it is. But I guess if you have like a lot of dialogues, you make something like what's the name again? Like for example, something like a murder mystery. You will need something that is better than just that. But for the purpose of that, it's pretty simple, so it's okay. But yeah, I didn't actually check a lot of external dialogue stuff. I saw one pass on Reddit like a long time ago quickly. Maybe there are some that are really good. But yeah, I couldn't really give you a recommendation. I wish, but I can't. So yeah. So I need the button 2D. That's not just button, I think. Button. Wonderful. So now texture 2D. Okay, so that's the icon. Text. The button text that will be released to the button area. Okay, exclude. Is the test BB code? That's a good question. Create a button and connect the method that will call. The buttons do not detect touch input, and the don't support multi-touch since mass simulation can only press one button at a given time. Use touchscreen button for button triggers gameplay movement or action. Okay. I see. But I mean, I'm not using that, so it's okay. So you can just define the text, and can't be BB code. Fine, I'm just gonna consider it's not. So let's do that. So session 1 good, session 1 neutral, and just for the test, huh? Session 1 bad. These will be changed for internationalization, of course, but because these just are keys basically for internationalization. But yeah. So here we have the popular choices, so it will be pretty simple. We want to get for each and every good choice button. I can actually do that already, which is nice. The text equals dialog content, the choice, the buttons, the good, and then I can just paste it multiple times. And I can select good to neutral, and then I can do the same here, but for bad, and that's done. No need to make a fuss because we have only 3 choices, so no need to make it more complicated than it needs to be. We need here to populate choices because of course we do. That's okay. And now that it's done, I think we're good to go. So normally the choices will not spawn, but they will be put there. So now we need to be inside that. If we go into the dialog progress.choice, like that, I need to append to dialog stack my dialog content.outro and change the progress to dialog progress.outro. So yeah, and then we'll be at the end, which is fine. So yeah, I will need to actually make other states to just move the thing, because I think I made it a bit annoying, because in the choices I need to know if I'm in the intro, and then I need to know if I'm in the bad, neutral, or good. So that's the thing. So I want to have a choice, so we'll just say choice intro. That's going to be the new change. Then we want choice good, choice bad, and choice neutral, which is okay. Which will... this is why you don't stay in fuck. This is why you actually don't stay in caps lock when you're using something like that, because that's what happens, alright? I just fucking ruined everything because J in caps locked like do that, which is a problem. Alright. Yeah, I know. Cannot remember choice, so you go to choice intro. Then dialog choice intro is gonna be the last one. So we want that, and then for the other one, which is gonna be simple, we want to move to just the dialog outro. So the progress need to change. So this is supposed to change. Let's just pass here. Here I want to do it for the rest though. So that's how we leave, because no matter what, these friendly little dialogues will move to outro no matter what. So this is here, and now we are in the choice intro, and then depending on the choice you make, then you're supposed to stop the way of clicking. Otherwise you should be only clicking on the button, and then it changes. So I would say append to dialog choice. So yeah, choice intro. And I should be able... And so here, after that, I should be able to just change it. Yeah, I should be able to change it. So now I need to put something which is... So here it's keep rendering, if past update return, dialog append text. Okay, so this thing. If let the text on dialog, okay, so I need to potentially move that to its own function, I think. Though I have a return here, which is annoying, but I'm sure it's gonna be fine. So yeah, let's move that to its own function, which is render dialog. Taking the delta, I think it doesn't take the delta, so fine. Render dialog. Up. We want to render dialog in that case, which is simple. And now what I want to do is I want to be able to not render dialog when you are at the end of the choice here. So we should do is choice to true, which doesn't exist, of course, because I didn't set it. So var is choice false, and I need to input the type again. So if is choice, which is fine, then we do something in the return, which is we await for the choice. So if it's choice, we return until we change. So yeah. So if it's choice, we do that, and then I'm gonna actually create a function for that because it's gonna be better than writing it directly in this big match expression. So render button, render choice, just for that. Render choice, we do nothing. So we want to do is choice true, and we want to, you know what, I'm gonna be even better. Toggle choice, and we want the toggle to be a bool. And so now we want to have the toggle here, which makes more sense. And then we want to do I need a container for that. So the container will be choice container. Yeah, so I don't need to do a lot. And show. So yeah, if we show, else we hide. We do the same here, but I want to hide. Simple. Let's just be smart here and let's just do that. I don't need to put the necessary quotes around that. So yeah, here, if you're in choice intro, then we toggle choice. And we want to choose true, yeah, which is fine. And now I want to connect this button. So pressed or toggled, emitted when the button was, so okay, emitted when the action is toggled. Okay, so let's just do pressed on good choice pressed. Yeah, the thing is I will need to actually connect the same. That's gonna be a problem because can I actually pass a value? Extra cool arguments for add up. You okay, boy? And by signal. Okay, so this is okay. This is buggy. Let's do it again. So extra call arguments, I can do that, which is nice. I can put a dictionary, a color projection. Nice. I'm not gonna use that, but okay. Dictionary not pass string name, basis, plain quote. I'm gonna put an int, I think, in my case. Yup. That's gonna be an int. So we want to have on choice pressed. And I want to put an int, and the argument will be 0, which is okay. So it's just gonna translate correctly to the choice, basically, because I can just because enumeration in JavaScript are transparent with int, so it's just an int, basically. So yeah. So on choice pressed, we want to do that. What is one shot? Disconnect the signal after its first emission. Yes, I'm gonna do that. That's good. So connect. Then I want to also connect this one, but on choice pressed in that case. So yeah. And I want an int again, and I want it to be 1. So one shot connect. So normally it's connected again, which is great. And then I want to do the same here. Add, I'm going to, you can't rename them, it's fine. And so I want that to be on choice pressed, one shot connect. Oh, okay. So now if we reload, we have the on choice connect. We're gonna remove that and call that choice. And we want to have the good value, which is enum choice, which will be good, neutral, and bad in this order. Otherwise, it doesn't work because yay. So now match choice. So can I do that like just like choice? Match choice, we want to have a choice dot good. Then we move to the dialog. Choice dot bad, choice dot stuff. So choice dot good, what we do is we append to dialog stack dialog content. Oops. Dialog content dot choice. That's the name, right? Choice dot good, and then we will change the value. So we do progress equals dialog progress choice good. Honestly, I don't really need that. I don't really need to actually do it like that because that's just so choice intro is bad, but I can just it's good. Sorry, but I can just do that like choice. So after choice. All right, and so it's pretty simpler now because I can just remove that. I don't need the scrutiny of doing that, and I can do something more exhaustive, which is better. Dialog progress that after choice. So yeah. Cool. So now append to dialog stack choice good. We're gonna do the same. We want neutral here, append to dialog stack neutral, and append to dialog stack bad, which we're gonna do bad. All right, now we want to toggle choice to false, which is okay, and we want to change the progress to dialog progress dot after choice. Done. So it's easy. It's done. It works. Pretty simple. Not that groundbreaking, honestly. And yeah, normally it's supposed to function as intended. Maybe I'm wrong, but we'll see. So yeah. So now I have toggle choice true, toggle choice false. Okay, I'm just checking if everything is okay. I think it's okay. Maybe this will not work. All right, maybe this is a bit ambitious. That's maybe the only thing that's to me is a problem. But we'll see. Didn't work. I knew it. I fucking knew it. I knew that's gonna happen. So choice as choice. Can I do that? And then I want to do here like a printer or something. So player composition, because I did that. Player composition, and I want to print error or something like just something. So printer would not parse choice, and I want to abort directly because it should never happen. Can you abort? Is there something that exists like abort? No. Quit, maybe. No, but I can do assert false. sad, but it works. And so it's pretty easy because I can just do could not pass choice, which is fine. So up, supposed to work. All right. Okay. Doesn't work. It doesn't seem to be connected to the on choice pressed. Print choice, just so I have the idea. I mean, maybe it was just a bit. It might be a tad optimistic. That's maybe why. Okay, so I was able to do it, but not in the... Huh? Hold on. Session 1. Good. 1. Fuck. Same. Session 1. Good. 2. Fuck. Session 1. Not A. Good. 3. Also, I'm a moron. I said good again, like... Now that's the good one. This one is good, alright. This one is neutral, and it's supposed to be 1 here. So yeah. Up. It's supposed to be... Yeah, 1, not 0. Alright, and this is supposed to be a bad, this one. So yeah, okay. Let's just do it correctly, shall we? Now... Up. But it doesn't work. Session 1 neutral 1, session 1 neutral. So it worked, but not for this one because it's not connected, which is great. So this one should be unpressed with a pick. So with this argument to 0, 1 shot, and we connect it there. So on choice pressed, we connect it there. Yeah, on choice pressed, on choice pressed, on choice pressed. Can I open that modification? Can I edit that? This a bad choice is 2. If I edit this one, so I can edit this one just to be sure. This one is 1. And if I edit this one is 0. So now, normally, all right. Perfect. Though the intro should not be empty. But my code is really great because even if the intro is empty, then it just skips ahead, which is good. Session 1 intro. So choice intro. Choice intro 1. Something like that. Now, again. Alright, yeah, okay. So session 1 good, neutral bad, so let's just say bad, bad, and outro. Perfect! We have the info, that works. So yeah, this is working. This is beautifully working, and there is apparently no problem on there. So yeah. If I check there, it says 2, so okay, let's consider it okay. Yeah. Cool. So now that we are here, I also want to add a signal, which is trigger choice, and I want to put a value, which will be choice, which is a choice. Pretty simple, right? I want to do at I mean, I don't need it honestly because I can just do it then. I can just do here. So normally suppose the choice is choice, so let's just var choice equals choice as choice, so I don't have to do it again. Right, so I want to use this, I want to do that, and I want to do so what's the name again? of the signal, and I forgot trigger choice. So yeah, trigger choice that emit, and we want to pass my fantastic choice. So we emit this stuff, and it's okay. So now we have something that also lets me get the value of the choice and do something else with it, which is great because we want to use that later. So this signal exists now, and we have the choice they did, which is great. We want that. So yeah, okay, cool. Now we can render the dialogue and stuff. What I want is I would like to be able to show the full dialogue. So if it's choice, normally it's supposed to pop the dialogue, right? After it's done, because it does next dialogue, right? Yeah. Next dialogue, pop dialogue. So let's index 0, current dialogue, pop dialogue, and text level text. Okay. I would like to store the last dialogue just so I can use it, which is fine. For last dialogue, which will be a string, and we want it to be like that. And so when we pop, so when we have the last dialogue equals current dialogue, and then we just pop it, which is fine. And so we want to render the value of the dialogue, which is dialogue text label dot append text last dialogue. In that case, that's the only moment I will use it, so I can actually continue to see it when it's turning. Oh. Yeah. 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 Yup. No. That's not supposed to happen. Fuck. Okay. Now my bad. That's alright, because I'm appending text. That's my fault. I should just do that. Not sure if it's a good idea in terms of performances, but we'll see. I think it's okay. Yeah, yeah. Perfect. Perfection. That's what we want, right? Like, perfect. So now we want neutral, and then session 1 neutral, session 1 neutral. Oh! Cool. Does the text jitter at some point? I didn't check. It jitters a bit. You don't see it, but for one frame it jitters a bit. I think it will be okay. Cool. Either way, it works. So basically the dialogue system is technically done. I want kind of another type of dialogue that appears on the screen when you're moving. Like when you're running around and stuff. Between stuff that just like moves automatically. I think like it just shows something on the screen for a very long time, letter by letter, depending on the speed you have, and just keep it like that. But would that be a problem in terms of accessibility? That's the thing. I will check. We'll see. But either way, typically speaking, this therapy session and such the dialogue system works, and it's pretty reusable. It's not perfect, you need a JSON file, but generally speaking, you just define a JSON file and that's it. It works. So yeah, that's what we want. So yeah. Sounds okay. Yeah. My question would be now I want to potentially be able to change the background and texture of the background depending on the therapy session. There was only 3, but it's okay. The dialog container will be the same, the choice container will be the same, the buttons will have the same texture. And also, technically, it's not finished because I want to be able to hover over a button and then click on them using like the keyboard if you want to, not having to use the mouse if you want. So my question would be, when you have the button, Button down. Every time when the button. Okay, so please, Neri. Every time when the button starts being held down, so every time when the button is toggled or press this button down, if action mode is action button otherwise. Okay. Toggled. Every time when the button was just toggled between press and normal states, only if toggle mode is active. So whatever pressed is okay for us. Focus entered. Emitted when the node gain focus. Focus exceeded. Emitted when the node loses focus. So this is okay. Can you do like selection? I'm sure Godot has that in stock. Select button with keyboard input. Opening something with the keyboard button. No, but that's something. Stop menu keyboard selection and shortcut. Keyboard controller navigation and focus. It is common for the interface to have full keyboard and controller support for navigation and interaction, which is what we want. So, in addition to ability logic, you can define what is known as focus neighbor or action video control node. This allows to fine tune the path of the UI focus. Okay, that's great. Unnecessary function start button grab focus. For keyboard and controller navigation to work correctly, any node must be focused on using code when the scene starts doing. Without doing this, pressing buttons or keys won't do anything. Here's a basic example of setting the initial focus with the code. So this is okay. We want to do that. So we will do that not for the start button, but we want to do that for all of the button. So each choice toggle, which is okay. We want to do the good choice button dot grab focus. We want first thing. See if it does something now. Okay, perfect. And then I can just do that. Okay. Pretty simple, honestly. Took me 10 seconds to do it. Does that look good? No, that looks terrible, but it works. My question would be now when you do focus. Test wish should give focus if the user presses the left arrow on the yeah. Can you change the theme? I think that's what we're gonna have to do. Changing the theme for the focus and stuff. That's something that we have to check. Well, tomorrow, because tomorrow I'm actually drawing the assets for that. So we need to check how you do the themes. So I can make the assets. So yeah, tune in for tomorrow if you want to see me struggle by making some pixel art, because I'm a mediocre artist and I'm trying my best. I'm trying my best. But anyway. Alrighty. So either way, what I did work. So it's pretty good. We want to document shit though, because damn, this is ugly. So defines at which point the dialogue is, or this is used to define to query the next dialogue stack, right? Defines which choice the player selected in the during the dialogue choice during the dialogue choice. All right, easy. Triggered when the player has made a choice. Triggered when the dialogue stack is empty and needs to be refilled. And so I would like to do something here which is not a print done, but something even better. Done.emit. So we need a new signal here. Signal done. Triggered when the therapy session is done. Easy. So now we have the info when it's done, so we can use it. So yeah, const therapy session action defines the action, so contains the input map actions to move to the implement actions for the therapy session screen. Right, that's one. Now we want dialog text label, the label showing the current dialog line, the button for the good ending choice. Typically speaking, it will not be like, there will be 3 choices, but like it's towards the progression of the good ending, so that's why. And a button for the neutral ending choice, and then we'll do the same, which is the button for the bad ending choice. Pretty simple, but it works. Content, so the dialogue chasing content, the past. So I have the info. When I read this code, it's okay. The current dialog stack, the last dialog printed, the currently shown dialog defines at which character the dialog is in rendering. So yeah, I can't. Oh, no! I made an oopsie. No. The currently shown dialog, alright. Define the current character. The dialog is rendered on. Yeah. The progress of the session. So I should actually rename that, by the way. Not dialogue progress, but therapy progress. Makes more sense. I think it's better to rename that therapy progress. Okay. Course of the session. Are we proposing the choice? The player. Alright. And past update, the number of updates passed before showing the next letter. Easy. So yeah, the process really, I don't need to document them because we know them. Render the dialogue for each frame. This function has side effects. Of course it does, because it changes a lot of stuff. But yeah, appropriate choices. Query the text for the choices button. Fill the intro dialogues in the stack. Okay. Parse dialogue content. Parse the JSON file containing dialogues. So this node is seen can show dialogue and render dialogues, right? Switch to the next dialogue in the stack. Skip waiting for updates and show the complete dialogue line, the complete current dialogue line. Alright. Append the past dialogue array to the dialogue stack. Up the first dialogue in stack to use it. Optionally takes a format for formatting for interpolated variables, because that's how it is. Alright, because we need to pass the format here. Toggle choice, toggle the choice container, the ability to choose. The ability to choose. Depending on the past argument, right? Triggered when the dialog stack is empty, and triggered when one of the choice button is pressed. Oop. Done. So yeah, everything is documented, it's clear. It's great, man. So yeah, we have everything that works. We want to now fit yeah, UI I'm gonna say, but whatever. Choice, well, I can't write today. Okay, fit choice add support for selecting a choice in dialogues in the therapy session. In the therapy sessions, let's go, and that's it. So this is done for this one. Now what I want to do is I want to have a new stuff, which is a little new UI that I might actually get for dialog container, and I think that's what I'm gonna do. But it's gonna be a bit different than exactly the dialog container, which is just showing a text. I mean, there are multiple things that I truly dislike with that. Like, if I just show the text in game, it should not get in the way of the gameplay, because you should be able to still see your character, avoid the monsters, and of course use the cat without clicking. So and since you need to click to use the cat, then I can't use clicking as a solution to pass the dialogue, which means I can only have one line of dialogue showing there, which is a bit of a pain. What I could do, which is better objectively in terms of accessibility, but breaks the rhythm of the game, is I could just fade away to a therapy session, which will be typically the same thing, to just have a small dialogue that works, but then it will be less than that. So this is something. Or I could just not put dialogues at all in the game, and then just have you read the notes that are scattered around, which is fine. It's a solution. And then it's a conscious choice you're making. You're reading the notes, that pauses the game, the monsters will not go after you, so you can actually enjoy reading the notes and be cool about it. Might be a better solution than what I have initially in mind, because what I had initially in mind is a bit sad. In terms of accessibility, I think it poses a lot of problem, because, like, if I put a timer on the dialogue, what if you're a slow reader or you're not a native English speaker, for example, and you want to read it and then it just goes away too fast? What do? Like, you missed it. It's impossible to recover. Which is a problem. So I think what I might do is I might actually not put dialogue in the gameplay. It should be only during the therapy session, which I technically finished. I needed to look a bit better than what I have now, because it's just like empty textures and nothing else, which is fucking sad. But yeah, I think that could be a solution. My biggest problem would be that now the button looks bad, which is not surprising, but it looks bad. And I want to be able to actually make them so look good, but I think I can change the material and stuff, so I can change texture, so that's perfect. So we need to be able to define the texture for the buttons, which I'm gonna actually have to draw tomorrow. I'm scared, but yeah. Other than that, yeah, it's here. Other than that, I think it's okay. Perhaps, mayhaps, it's okay. Where is your position? Center right here. Cool. So yeah, might be might be okay. Alignement begin, I want to put it end, and then transform. I want the position and size, so it's anchored anyway, so it doesn't change anything. Oh yeah, no. Can I like... Oh. Okay. Can I change... Yeah, because I made a mistake. Yeah. Okay, so this should be... Okay, so I need to remove that just so I can move that shit. And I'm gonna lose my shit. La 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 la. Let me move that. Insane, I swear to God. Okay, so this is... I want it to be centered. And I want the size. So how are you put there? Just so I have the info. Layout, click content on. Layout direction. Iterated, transform, container sizing, horizontal fill. Shrink end. But fill top. We'll do the same here. Just so I have something a bit better than what I anticipated, because if the... if it doesn't look good, I'm gonna cry. Layout direction, okay, container sizing, I want the horizontal, I want to be shrink end. And for that choice, the same ID. I want the layout, transform, or container sizing in that case. Shrink end, so they're all on this size. So now if I try to change the value of that, increase the thing like that, I can just now boop. So it's completely filled. Would that be okay? So size, I can just do that. Can I like anchor present center right, layout mode anchor? Can I change, because I have a transform, but can I like change the feel, how it feels? Maybe I need to, because if I anchor it, I center wide, something like that. Okay. If I just use the anchor, I think it's okay. So if I do that, now it's anchored correctly, so whatever. Let's just do that, it's okay. And now, if I check... Yeah, okay, it's... Okay, I see. This is a problem. Because I don't have... Okay. Ah, this looks bad. Like, I need them to not be bitches with me. Would be cool. So if I say fill, they will fill the entire stuff, which is not what we want. If I shrink begin, no, I don't want them to shrink begin. I want, though... What is expand? I don't know. Because if I feel it looks bad. If I redo it again, then it just shows like that. So now I have that. Huh. I could just... So it just shows container, okay, so it's a VBox container. Fine. Yeah, I want it to be like that. And then I want you to feel, I think it's better. Because it will expand normally. Right? Right? Yeah, okay, it's fine, it expands. So now it looks not as bad. So this is great. Okay, let's just select bad and we die. So yeah. Okay. Okay. So let's just do it like that, it's fine. We have the value we wanted. It's okay. It's center right, it's done correctly. Alignment end, which is exactly what we want. It's okay. I think it doesn't... Me think it's not bad. So now we want to do here. TCZ. Fix. Choices. Change anchors. Or choices buttons. For choice buttons. Alright. Done. Pretty simple. Pretty simple. So, okay. So, typically speaking, I have something that works. I think we're good to go. Honestly, I think it would take me longer than that. Like, my greatest skill here is time management. I thought it would take me much longer to actually finish that shit. But then I realized that what I wanted to do was a bad idea. And now, I'm just left with that, which is a good idea, so I have less shit to do today. So let's just see if I can, like, get something useful from my set of tasks that I defined. See what I can do. So implement therapy session dialogue screen, which is in progress. I didn't. Can I? Fine. Fine, you win. White therapy session dialogue, which is gonna be the worst part. Implement the hearing system for the monsters. Implement the vision system. So that's the thing I need to do. I did not put the UI for the inventory system and stuff like that. So that's not this sprint, I guess. So I dip my toes in the UI. So what I can do is the hearing system or the vision system, which are extremely complicated, and I know they are. So because the hearing system will use like ray tracing all over the place just for the sound. So yeah, no thank you. So probably not today because I will not have the time to actually do something meaningful with that. And the vision system, same. I don't think I will have the time to do it meaningfully. Which fits in the stream. Also, what do you use to plan on task? I use a fine, which is something like it looks like Notion basically, but it's open source. Let me write in the chat. Like that. It's the written like that. It's exactly like Notion, but it's not exactly Notion, but it's an open source alternative to Notion. And since I'm alone, the Kanban is okay. If you work in team, I would argue you would prefer something like linear or something like that for software development. Because, yeah, that's better. Honestly, that would be better. Oh my god, I forgot something. Fuck! I forgot to record this stream. Thank god. YouTube records stuff for me. But fuck me, man, I forgot to record. Ah! I'm a professional, by the way. No! Okay. Anyway, if you want me to show you how I do it, I can show it there, I think. Yeah, great. You can see it normally. So basically, it's just the Kanban vision of a fine, but you can do a lot of stuff because it's just like a table that you can change. So if you see here, I have like multiple views. So you have the current sprint view, status view, priority view, but I have also the sprint view, which is just a table. Yeah, it's great. It missed a lot of functionalities for me when I first used it like a year ago, but now it's pretty neato. I don't use it for everything, but it looks nice. So yeah. So you can use like directly the table and stuff. It works really well, honestly. So yeah, and if you see like current sprint view, that's what I have today. So I have my stuff, and it's just the Kanban, honestly. Pretty simple when you're alone. I would argue when you're in team, this might not be it. Or at least you need to self-host it to make it work. And then it's a bit more of a headache. But like that, it's fine. Which is great, you can actually like use this edgeless page. So you can actually do a lot of stuff. To give you an idea, I did that for... no, so that's my GGD, so it's not a jest, but I did that for... what? Yeah, okay, fine. So I did that for my Patreon actually. So yeah, this is the edgeless. You can really do a lot of stuff with that. It's pretty great. I recommend it. Honestly, I recommend it. But yeah. Oh, also, before I leave you, and you don't know that, but I have a Discord server now. If you want to join it, you can see basically the time at which I will be streaming in your time zone, which is pretty neato because you can do that with Discord. You will have the notification if you choose to get them. And yeah, you can see me post silly memes and stuff, and even like join in the discussion. We are not a lot in the server, but if you're interested by that, the link is in the description of this stream, and all of my subsequent streams have the link. So yeah, if you're interested, go on. It doesn't hurt. So yeah. But yeah, I think for today we're good. It was a small stream. I really need to be better at managing my time, I guess. But yeah, because I don't feel like it would be a good idea to move to something a bit more meaty, and the rest I have to do is pretty meaty. So we will do that, but later. So maybe next week on a speed. Yeah. Tomorrow we have a stream where I will be drawing the dialogue boxes and all of the assets I will try to draw. I will maybe even try to make a still frame of the background of the therapy session. Even though I'm such a fucking bad artist, I will try. You know what? We will maybe see, but yeah. Today was a bit small, a bit slow, but tomorrow will be way bigger because I will surely struggle. But yeah, thank you all for watching. It was nice to have you. Small stream tomorrow, big stream. We like it big here. I hate myself for that joke. Anyway, have a fantastic evening. Thank you very much for watching, and see you tomorrow, same hour, and a bit different. And then I'll also see you on Saturday for a gaming stream. I don't know what we'll play. Most likely Monster Hunter Wild, but we'll see. And on Sunday, traditional Rust stream. We will finish with, or at least we will try. So yeah. Have a nice day. Bye. Love ya.